On this spot, on March 18th, 2006, 6 children claiming to be inspired by the children's show The All Together Forever Friends forcibly removed a man's part and proceeded to cover it in sparkly glitter and rainbow stickers. While dozens of children throughout Vancouver have claimed to be fans of the All Together Forever Friends, there has never been any evidence that the show actually existed.
Yeah, they got what they deserved. People don't agree, but we do it now or we do it later. The end result's gonna be the same.
Kid, you wanna see a dead body?
File number 226D. Subject: The All Together Forever Friends. Date: July 23rd, 2006. One, initial incident report.
On Sunday, July 23rd, 2006, at approximately 3:23 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, an elderly gentleman was observed reading on a park bench, appearing to be deeply engaged with his book. Subsequently, a sextet of children, ranging in age from 6 to 11 years, advanced towards his location. Multiple witnesses said the children claimed they were there to help him, that he looked unhappy, and they were worried he was broken inside. By the time emergency crews arrived, the man's cardiac muscle had been forcibly extracted from his chest cavity and decorated with glitter, rainbow stickers, and plastic stars. One of the perpetrators, a 9-year-old child, tried to explain. He was sad, so we were opening his heart up to feeling better. The All Together Forever Friends said it could hurt a little, but it was the kindest thing we could do.
2. Background.
The All Together Forever Friends was, according to numerous child reports, a surrealist children's program that taught strange lessons. The program aired at approximately 6:23 a.m. on weekdays between 2005 and 2009. Testimonies regarding the performance were sourced solely from children between the ages of 5 and 12. These accounts included colors never seen anywhere else, a talking flower with knife-like wings, a man made of arms, a floating castle made of skin. Dozens, maybe hundreds, of children across the city, unconnected and from unrelated families, reported identical characters and episodes. No adult has ever viewed the program. Originally dismissed as a schoolyard game or verbal meme, the All Together Forever Friends became a subject of serious inquiry following the 2006 incident. Despite investigation, no proof of the show's existence could be found. No production records, broadcast schedules, or physical media. The supposed network denied ever airing such a program. And yet, the children remembered. In detail, identically. They were together in their memories.
Three, show details.
Investigators reconstructed a possible outline, 23 episodes across 2 seasons. The show allegedly used puppetry, 2D and clay animation, and, a technique referred to only as shadow stories. The episodes reportedly incorporated self-aware, meta-contextual elements that blurred the lines between the fictional world and the viewer's reality. Characters were described as directly engaging with the audience, breaking the fourth wall in ways which sometimes involved the characters appearing to extend beyond the confines of the television screen, creating the unsettling illusion of reaching directly into the living rooms of those who were watching, although these assertions were attributed to a state of hypnagogic fervor. The show discussed modern myths, exploring themes of ontological awareness, with lessons often taking the form of instructions for aggressive meditational techniques meant to arm the children for their passage through the so-called psychic storms, which were prophesied to threaten the neighborhood in future decades. Notable recurring characters included
Miss Daisy, guardian of childhood's innocence, the make-believe land where all the episodes took place. Buggety Bill, a sentient house infested with jazz-obsessed cockroaches. The serious rhymer, a secretive figure always trying to teach children lessons he couldn't quite remember, and caretaker of the fields of Plentiful, a mystical kingdom in the sky. Heads All Open, an animatronic puppet whose head constantly flopped open, both a comic figure and the show's spiritual center. Mr. Munchie, a villainous entity with an appetite for children's soft bits. The Foo, a floating assembly of eyeballs with emotional issues and a mysterious past, that involved fighting in a series of wars that all took place in the 8th dimension.
5. Interview.
In August 2007, police accidentally released a partial transcript from an interview with one of the children responsible for the assault.
There's a man in the sky, and he wants us to all be together.
Do you mean God?
No, God is small. This man is big. He's got arms so long, he can hug everybody all at once. Everybody who will ever be alive. He's going to hug us so tight, we'll become him, and then we'll all be safe and happy.
Is he one of the altogether forever friends?
We all are. The man from beyond the clouds hugs you until you stop being alone. And Miss Daisy tells you when someone's too sad to fix. She can be a little mean. But sometimes people need you to be a little mean so they can learn.
The man had no children of his own. His wife died 10 years prior. Neighbors said he kept to himself but could often be seen talking to birds. The day before his death, he checked out a book on grief. He was not religious, but he was kind.
Six. Image creations.
The subsequent images originated from a juvenile asserting recurrent exposure to numerous installments of The All-Together Forever Friends.
Outcome.
The 6 children were separated. Most were permanently hospitalized. I heard that one disappeared from a locked psychiatric ward deep in the sub-basement of the Mount Pleasant Maximum Security Children's Hospital. They no longer speak of the show. One girl draws flowers made of spirals in her food. Another hums the show's theme song when it rains. No documented instances of children seeing or referring to the All Together Forever Friends have occurred since 2009.